My salutations. Welcome to Shootin' the Shibby, episode 58. I'm Spencer.
You could have had some more highs in there.
I kind of forgot other languages for a second besides American. So.
Hola.
Ciao.
Guten Tag.
Como estai?
I don't even think
Sup? Either way, I'm Spencer.
Yo.
Hey, I'm Bob.
And I'm Brian.
Hey.
Bob always goes second, so I was waiting for him.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, my
We are
bad.
here to
This is why we can't have nice
shoot
things.
the Shibby. Gentlemen, why is the internet nothing but drama nowadays? I feel like every time I open either Facebook or YouTube or this, and I'm not even talking about the politics side. That's it.
I know. The internet is full of drama. I was with Comcast all weekend.
You know what? I'd rather go to the actual internet drama then instead. No, I don't know. I just keep I followed briefly the whole James Charles.
Yeah, James Charles.
James Charles. Yes, the male makeup dude. And it was just like it was so overinflated over nothing. Or at least that's what it seemed like to me. But every single person that was commenting on it was like, well, I don't know the whole story. It was like, well, nobody does. And we're just watching people's videos, but you had Tati freak out because Mr. Charles advertised something else, but like her freak out was like a 40-minute video.
Well, there was that freak out, but there was also the whole him trying to pressure straight men into having sex with him.
Which we want to preface before we continue
Allegedly.
into this. Allegedly, that did not happen, and there was actually a lot of proof it didn't happen, and everyone who then said that it happened is now backpedaling, so we'll continue more into this, but I want to preface that before somebody comes at us and is like, did you know true? Yes, we know. Just preface
I
it.
see.
Allegedly.
Because Jeffree Star even was like, he's a pedophile and a menace to society.
Yeah, he was like, he
And then
doesn't
he's
belong on this earth, and I was like,
Right.
whoa, dude.
And then out of nowhere, he just like backpedals, like, listen, we all make mistakes. I was going through information through other people's information. It's not my fault.
The one thing that
Watch
was
him, so he didn't
funny
say
about that was that when everyone started to backpedal, he doubled down. He's like, I got receipts. It's going up in a video tomorrow. And then the video tomorrow was, I'm never doing this again. So a lot of that wasn't really true. And I'm like, damn, dude, you were balls to the wall, ready to go. And then as soon as that video went out, you were just like, nah.
Right?
Yeah, but how many more views did he wind up getting because he's like, oh, I have definitive proof. Blah, blah, blah. Oh,
The thing is, I don't understand why they even do this reviews. They all have large. I mean, Tati, I get because Tati gained. She doubled subscribers, even though she lost a bunch. She still doubled in the end. So
well, let's face
it worked out for her. The rest of them didn't need this.
I actually know the name Sugar Bear Vitamins because of that whole thing.
Yeah, but are you gonna buy them?
No,
There
but
you
I know
go.
the name. Well, that's the advertisement.
Hey, brand
worked.
awareness.
Well, you know what? Every time you know that name, I'm sure they're
Sugar
feeding their
Bear.
family with that. Granny and Sugar Bear get into internet drama, like on Twitter. Granny's just like, I was about to get into a really dark. You know what? Fuck it. We're going there.
Let's go ahead in.
Well, Sugar Bear came to my house and stole my sugar crisp, but then he lifted his hand up my shirt, and now he's touching me inappropriately. Well, Granny, there's only one thing sweeter than sugar crisps, and that's your fine ass, Granny.
Oh, jeez. Like, now, Granny, you earned this for advertising somebody else's cereal, Granny.
I saw you eating some of that Applejack cereal
Lucky
the other
Charms.
day. I saw you messing around with that Dan Leprechaun, eating his
You get back here, you Tricks Rabbit.
eating his
motherfucker.
heart stars, horseshoes, clovers, and balloons, pots of gold, a rainbow. I'm gonna give you a black eye, Granny. better be only eating my sugar crisps, and not that ShopRite brand crap.
Fantastic.
Sugar Smacks.
Yes.
Those Sugar Smacks, I think, is an actual other cereal. I don't know what the off-brand version of Sugar Crisp is,
Right.
but yeah, Sugar Smacks. We're gonna go with that, even though I know it's not.
No, Sugar
Yay.
Smacks is one with the frog.
Yeah, that's what what was this?
I forgot. Oh, shit. I can actually probably find it on my Instagram.
Diggum the frog, I think his name is.
Yes.
Because
There you
I
go.
remember that because of the Family Guy episode where Adam West buys the Diggum statue.
Yes.
Smack, sugar smack. Give me a smack and I'll smack you back. And everyone got mad. And then
How long ago?
He banned gay marriage to get people to forget about the statue.
Well, I mean, just like one distraction to another, like, shout out to Pro Jared for, like, all of the drama on him being lifted just because.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No one has lifted anything off of Pro Jared.
I haven't heard a single thing
Heidi-
about him.
Well, it's because people are onto other stuff. So that whole situation.
Honey wheat puffs. I'm sorry, just go back. This is the Aldi brand of Sugar Smacks. It was honey wheat puffs with a dragon on it.
Can I just say there is an off-brand version at Aldi's called Frosted Flakes. It features a polar bear.
I remember seeing that.
They didn't like
A polar bear?
I don't even know. Like, is that legal? It's straight up Frosted Flakes.
I guess
That's
they're
the
saying,
name.
oh wait, well these are flakes that are frosted.
I guess
like-
I feel like
it's that
it's generic
gray area.
enough.
Right.
But
It's
I
like-
don't know.
I don't know because like Frosted Flakes is I guess like a known brand, but then they just have straight up the same name.
Where is Aldi's based out of? Like what?
I think Germany.
Germany?
Right.
Because
Well,
Aldi and
I mean, when Tatra tried to sue Volkswagen for stealing their design, Hitler was just like, nah.
Hitler was like, "Nah, I'm gonna go to Aldi's now. Gonna get some honey smacks."
well, Aldi Nord and Aldi Sud, which are I guess it's like Norwegian then, maybe I don't know.
Oh, you don't? I thought you meant like Aldi sued somebody.
No, like
Oh.
SUD. But one is
Aldi
Aldi
Swig.
in
Is
America,
that
and
the
the
other
other
German
is
store?
Trader
Somebody.
Joe's. Well, Aldi and Trader Joe's are the same company over in Europe.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't expect that because Trader Joe's is all like Well, actually, it's really not even that expensive. I love Trader Joe's. Hashtag not ads.
I thought you were going to say Trader Joe's is full of pompous assholes, and you're like, I go to Trader Joe's. And
Well,
I'm
I
like,
was
"Oh,
about
that
to
makes
say.
sense."
Let's be honest here.
Yeah, that adds up.
Uh,
Oh, my aunt goes there all the time. Sorry, Aunt Kathy.
oh, poor Aunt Kathy.
She loves Trader Joe's. They got one down the street, and she's like, I'm going to go there all the time. I'm like, I've been there
Dude,
once.
it's the only grocery store in New Jersey I know of that, like, in the same area has food and beer. Like, in the same storefront.
In Jersey?
Yeah.
They have
The one-
food and beer
The
there?
one over on Route 1. They have
Wow.
food, beer, and wine. Like, I mean, it's not like ShopRite where it's like grocery store and then alcohol store.
Because
Like,
I know in New York, like, that kind of stuff happens all the
Yeah,
time.
well,
I thought
well,
Jersey, you had to have it
You
separate.
have to have a liquor license in order to sell alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
But I know the Wegmans in Princeton has that as well. Where
Oh,
it's,
yes, you are right.
I feel
yeah,
like
you
Princeton-
walk in, it's Wegmans food store, and then like you walk through the little door area, and there's your.
I feel like
liquor
Princeton's
store.
also the one town in New Jersey that can get away with that because they're like, we're Princeton and we need wine next to our caviar.
Pretty much.
That's my
Yeah, no, that's pretty
that's
much.
my interpretation of rich people. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Try the McDonald's.
Oh, McDonald's, how
It's such a shame
novel.
'cause I love Princeton so much. Minus the people. The- like the college is so beautiful. Or I should
It
say,
is.
Sorry,
You know-
university.
I love this area,
The
except you know the
university-
people who make it the area.
Oh, no, the university is
a-
actually a great date spot.
It is. If you do not want to spend money and walk around in a pretty location,
Let's look.
Hey,
at
look, I'll
let's
never
look
be
at
able to
other
go
people
here.
Have money
Well, no, like
and they also have the art hall, the art museum. That's like
and
it's-
Princeton Record
there's
Exchange.
there's a suggested donation,
See?
but they don't
It's-
need it.
it's-
Come on.
That's what they know who the
Suggested.
peasants are. The one who don't donate.
I'll buy a coloring
oh, the
book.
riffraff have rolled in.
Indeed. Just imagine you
Indeed,
go,
yes.
riff, 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 riff. Just walk in like that. No, I mean, I don't know. I guess Princeton's okay. Apparently,
You hear that, Princeton? Spencer said you're A-okay.
you're pretty swell. Apparently, Danny Tamborelli, my one friend, saw him there of Pete and Pete.
Oh, yeah?
He was a young kid, yeah.
And Grand Theft Auto 5.
What the hell did Danny Tamborelli play in Grand Theft Auto
He
5?
was the voice of the sun in GTA 5.
Did I know this? Did we go over this already?
Is that Jimmy?
Jimmy, yes.
Jimmy?
Good. He did a great job of me hating that character. I know.
Oh,
I know.
absolutely.
I understand 110% that you're supposed to hate him. So he did a very good job because I hate Jimmy.
That was the
But he's
that
a
was the
good-
bratty kid.
Yeah, he was like
okay.
he was like the kid who was like fat and just played video games and smoked weed all day. So
So basically, any GTA character.
well, no,
I thought you were gonna say GTA player.
Trevor didn't play video games.
Lol.
Touche.
Yeah, I don't know if Trevor had a TV.
No, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, because that's how he found out where that Michael was alive.
I don't remember any of the storyline of Grand Theft
It
Auto
was
5.
after you do the jewelry heist, where it was like it's supposed to be Michael's like last
Oh,
big
yeah.
haul, where he's
Yeah.
like, "I'm gonna do this
Whoa,
with
whoa, whoa.
Franklin, and then I'm gonna get out." And then you plays Trevor. You have that one spot with Trevor where he goes into his place and looks at the TV. Did the camera run out? I'll fix that in a second. And he goes to the TV and he's like, and he sees that the guy looks to the cameraman. He's like, "Hey, you remember a lot? You forget something every day. Let this be one of them." And he was like, "My old friend used to say that reference." He's like, "He's alive!" And then that's where you drive down and find him out.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, I can't. I have terrible recollection of movies, video games, books, life, everything. I don't know. I just can't remember. I can't remember. Like besides video games from my childhood, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But like I guess as the years go by, I don't know. I don't remember the storylines and plots of things I just played. I don't know if it's because I just have so much in my mind as an adult now, but whatever.
Well, no, it's one of those things where we're exposed to so much. How could we possibly remember and retain everything we're exposed to?
A lot of people do.
A
lot of people do.
Oh, trust me, a lot of people do.
Tell me your secrets.
I'm not one of those people. I could not tell you a single thing that happened in a lot of games, but like when I go back and play them again, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this.
Well, yeah, okay, that's fair. But I mean, I'm trying to remember what was the. Oh, he's still fixing the camera. What was the Wario game that was on GameCube? Not WarioWare, but like the Wario Land. Was that it? Whatever the Wario platformer was, beat the entire game. Can't remember a lick of it.
Yeah, I never played it, so I have no idea.
And that was GameCube. So that was I a teenager yet? I guess I was a teenager at that point. So I got no excuse then. Alcohol didn't touch my lips yet. So I don't know.
Edge 0626. They also say, "How's it going?"
Yo, what's going on, Edge?
And I love toasting cats. Wants to know what the podcast is about.
I love toasting cats. Our podcast is really just about whatever's going on in the world today. Oh, today. What is the podcast about?
Well, you'll find out.
I'm about to say you
either.
better keep going. Well, as we keep going, you'll find out. I started rugby. That's a thing.
Oh?
Yes. Especially with all of my contact sport experience being as much as I've witnessed in the marching band. So,
Mr. Sports Ball guy.
Indeed, sportsy ball, I did a first.
That's
practice.
one of like the good sports balls, though.
It was really fun, except for the part where they didn't explain any of the rules to me, and we just started a game.
Just beat the shit out of each other.
Well, thankfully, okay. So we played.
How fast did you die?
We played on a beach and we played touch, so it wasn't intense
touch each other
rugby.
on the beach.
Go on.
Yes, we all touched each other on the beach, and that's how you play rugby. The end. I caught the snitch. No.
Did you give him a stitch?
Yes, I gave him a good old
beat the
snitch.
shit out of him, told him not to tell on you again?
Yes, I took this gold ball with wings on it and beat the shit out of it. I was going with Harry Potter. Isn't that the snitch?
Yes, it is.
Good.
But I was also going with a person who snitched to the cops.
Is that cash money?
That's not very cash money.
It's not very cash money.
You know what? I'm gonna
Nobody
advance.
says that.
I'm advancing the like. What did we learn today? I'm tell you right now. Spencer didn't know the phrase. That's not very cash money of you.
I never heard cash money as an adjective. Like, oh, that is cash money. That is not cash money. Oh boy, there he goes being all cash money again. Am I doing it right?
No, you're not.
But either way, the way I learned.
There you go. Type it in. That's not very cash money of you.
I'm not saying that you're wrong. Is that Godzilla with sunglasses?
Godzilla with sunglasses.
Apparently, there's a meme of Godzilla with sunglasses saying that's not very cash money of you.
That wasn't very cash money of you.
Why is it that specific scene? Is that actually from a TV show?
Probably. I don't know.
Well, either way.
Does anyone actually know where half of these like pictures of memes come from?
Does anyone know how to play rugby? Because nobody.
All I know is that
tackle and grab each other by the butt.
Once you tackle someone, they have to like throw the ball or give the ball to the other team, and then they run as far as they can. But the only way to throw it, you have to like do this weird two-hand throw with it. And
sort of.
And it's only
and
lateral.
You don't
and
have
to get a try. You have to like slam the ball in the end zone.
Correct. You can't just walk it across.
You can't walk it in. You have to like actually slam it. And then I forgot how it happens, but at one point there's a scrum, which is when everyone kind of has their hands
so
over
actually,
each other.
I did learn a
and
few
they, like,
things.
Pull or something.
It was one of those. I guess I don't know if this is the right way to learn, but I mean, I watched my little brother play a few times when he was in college, and then I joined the local team with him. But they pretty much just we had like what's it called when you have a game that doesn't count?
Scrimmage.
A friendly
Scrimmage.
Practice.
Yeah, we had that. We did a practice. No, we just
Scrimmage is the word.
We split the team in half.
Or friendlies with another team.
Or friendly, yeah. Either one.
Yeah.
There were people on one side that played for themselves. There were people on the other side that played for themselves, and we had to beat each other. You know, a team versus team.
Were they people who were on your team?
Yes, this was
Okay,
all
that was
practice.
just practice.
All right, fine, that's practice. But either way, so nobody explained to me the rules of the game, and everyone was just like, "Okay," and they get in alignment, and then they just start going, and I'm just standing there, like, pretty much with my. I feel like my dick is just in my hands. I'm just like, I don't know what to do right now.
Spencer, that gets you kicked out of places.
Spencer, you can't be doing that on the beach.
Just imagine you're on the beach, all these guys are tackling each other, and Spencer's just out there with his dick in his hand.
Like,
right,
not
now what?
no, not jiggling. Just,
No,
holding.
just holding in his
Just
hand.
holding it.
He's just sitting there, and someone's like, "What are you doing?" I don't know.
I got scared.
All right, now what?
I imagine now you're
what
sitting.
are we trying now?
You're sitting at the police station. The cops are just have you in there, and they're like, "So why'd you do it?" It's like, I was scared.
I was
so
playing
you
ru-
stood on the beach just holding your dick, not even stroking it, just holding it. And they're like, "Are you doing it right now?" And you're like, "No." And his hands are at the table. He just has his junk out. He's just holding it in his hands. And that's when the cop looks at you with those glasses on. He goes, "That's not very cash money of you."
I still don't understand.
You take his junk out and hold it. You're like, I don't understand anymore. I have to hold dicks to not understand.
Have to gain your knowledge.
Okay. And this wouldn't really be $1 million, but it's one of those button pressing games. You know, like
Okay.
it's like the would you push the button?
Would I put the? But
You can gain all the knowledge from a person, but for a solid minute, you have to stand there with their junk in your hand.
With
Just
their
hold the
their
junk?
junk in my hand?
You have to hold their junk in your hand for a minute, and you can gain all of the knowledge from that
yeah,
person.
why wouldn't I do that? That's amazing.
Maybe
If
not,
I can,
maybe not a minute. Let me increase that.
I'll make it an hour. Let's
right.
say it's fucking
An hour.
Can they be dead? Can I hold Albert Einstein's dead penis? And
No,
get into all
because
his knowledge.
because his body's like decomposed by now.
So a freshly
Are
dead
you trying to
person
add
could.
logic to knowledge being siphoned through a penis?
Yes, this is. See, what do you think? This is a game? As I preface at the start, hey, let's play the button press game.
Isn't this the episode that the potential location that we're going to go visit's listening to?
Probably.
Well, so much for that location.
Look forward to us coming to your business.
Well, we actually do have an announcement if you want if we're really going to segue into that now.
Are we?
We are.
Before you do that, answer the question. For an hour, you have to hold that person's
God.
junk.
An hour?
An hour. You
in my
have to
hand.
sit there within your hand an hour.
Yeah, do it.
Do you realize that's an entire person's life in your hands?
It's just funny that it's like the world's weirdest superhero. It's like, I can fly, I can shoot lasers out of my eyes, I can gain the knowledge from somebody by holding their junk.
I mean, just imagine going
For an hour.
Just imagine hear me out. What if you went to graduation day at like an engineering school and just everybody that walked on stage?
Time out. Caveat. The amount of time you hold their Johnson in your hand, do you learn like the equivalent of that knowledge? So like say I hold someone's junk in my hand for like 20 minutes out of the hour. I only earn 1/3 of their life.
No,
So
you
say
no,
they're 30,
you
I
it
only
has
learn
to be
0
a
to 10.
consistent hour
Oh,
to finish
otherwise it's
the
nothing.
transfer process.
Can
Okay.
they lie through their dick? As in, like, can they think?
Sure, I'll teach you everything about math. 1 + 1 = 3, bitch.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Can they think in
Sinister
their
joke.
head?
No, you gain everything that their brain knows.
Okay.
So it's not that they would think you like anything that their brain knows.
What
you
if
don't know.
their brain had a memory that didn't actually happen, like a childhood memory or something?
Like a misremembering.
Exactly.
That you would also misremember whatever they have in their brain, and they think this is actually true and fact.
Suddenly
So much
this
for taking
isn't-
like a
yeah.
Is
politician.
what you would also know.
Suddenly, I don't know if I want to hold all these dicks.
Isolate that one.
I just imagine those little ads on the side of the computer where it's like, college professors hate him. Find out how to learn everything by this one weird trick.
Hot knowledge in your area.
You got a dick in 1 hour? Give me a call.
My brother's gonna be really proud that that rugby segued into dick touching.
I mean,
I'm actually.
You were standing alone on the beach holding
I'm
your own junk out.
Well, this was metaphorically holding my own junk, but
Well, go ahead.
no,
sorry.
I'm just he will genuinely be proud of that.
It's funny. I was Mother's Day. I take my grandmother and my family out to a diner, and on TV they had a professional rugby match on.
Was it Spencer's team?
It was, and
Was it the practice happening while Spencer's in the corner holding his own dick?
it was. He was actually on the sidelines at this point.
Oh, you're facing the Asbury pee-pee fonders, all right? Are you?
But my mom's watching, and
the
she
dual
goes,
fonders.
she's like, I can't understand rugby, and quite frankly, it kind of weirds me out to watch rugby. I'm like, well, why? It's just guys tackling each other. She goes, their shorts are way too short, and I'm just too afraid just their pants are going to fall down.
Oh, they're tight. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, their pants are tight. The only thing you should be afraid
They ain't
of is
going
for
nowhere.
cauliflower ear.
Yeah.
That's something you should be afraid of for. My football coach had that.
Well, that's the only reason to wear a scrum cap.
Yeah.
If you ever saw those, they're really not that protective, other than cauliflower ear.
Yeah, my coach told me he had it because it went away for him, luckily, but like he had it, and it was like, ugh.
Can't they just slice it open to let the blood out or something?
I don't know how they do it, but all I know is that he had it, and then he got rid of it, and he was like, it's not fun.
You know what? I don't know if I don't know if the term cauliflower ear sounds fun to anybody, unless they're mistaking like an ear of corn with an ear of cauliflower.
That's like, you want to know, like, I don't know why this is one of the most terrifying things to like I heard about, which I don't even know A, if it's true, or B, what the whole science behind it is.
Well, fit right in the internet then.
Popcorn lungs.
Yes. So the way
I've
that
heard
worked,
of it.
yeah, popcorn lung was based off of in popcorn factories, the workers were subjected to it's some chemical, and that caused issues with their lungs. So that's why it was nicknamed popcorn lung, because it was specific to the chemical released in popcorn.
This is like a legitimate
Yeah.
thing? Okay.
No,
sure. I just wanna-
absolutely.
I've been
No, that's-
prone to like fucking with people and giving them misinformation, so I'm skeptical when people give me information
Yeah, but
about weird
I can't.
things.
I'm not good at lying. You know this. No, that's genuinely what
That's
it is.
fair. That was
And
a genuine.
And so there are certain like vape juices that
Yeah,
use
because
that
I know
chemical,
vapes-
right? And so that you're supposed to avoid vapes that have that or whatnot. Now, this is where I don't know how legitimate it gets to popcorn lung. I don't know if any vaping has actually ever caused popcorn lung, or if that was just a fright. But popcorn lung was indeed a thing. Nothing to do with cauliflower
it
ear,
sounds
though.
terrifying. I don't know why. It's just the sound of popcorn lung. Just
Well, the
it
lungs
sounds terrifying to me.
Again, there's nothing that happens in the lung that resembles or would describe it as popcorn. It just so happened to be the chemical that, because, I mean, I don't know if you know, like, the chemicals that are put in, like, those instant popcorns or, like, microwavable popcorn is utter
Top
shite.
secret.
Anything. Pop anything. It's just utter crap.
Oval
Yeah.
Orville Redenbacher.
Redbacher. That's it.
Are you just rambling off popcorn names at this
Yeah.
point?
I was
Yeah.
thinking of random popcorn.
Movie theater. The best thing.
Movie theater.
Jiffy Pop.
When Blockbuster was around, my favorite thing in the world was to get the popcorn directly from Blockbuster, because it tastes so much better than any other popcorn I've ever had.
You want to know what's fucking
Extra
delicious?
salt.
You want to know what's really, really good? When you
What?
go to a movie theater, you get a popcorn, get pretzels, and you get M&Ms, and just put that shit into the popcorn and let that shit
Nope.
just
mix with each other.
Can't do it.
I don't want to.
Oh, it's so good.
I'll eat my
good
Crunch
stuff.
a Bunch next to my popcorn.
I will say
Mix
though,
that shit in there, man.
my girlfriend
I want to
Taught me-
sticky.
taught me a new
Oh yeah.
strategy.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to welcome to the Midnight Hour of Shooting the Shibby, everybody.
When it comes to getting popcorn.
Oh, that's what they call it. All right.
So, we got a popcorn and we went to see Detective Pikachu over the weekend.
Butter it up a little.
And
How was it?
awesome.
Cool.
There were a lot of plot holes, but we'll discuss off the air.
Call them popcorn holes.
Yes.
I'm not gonna
And
make any sense.
nah, it made no sense at
All
all.
right.
Anyway,
It was a failure.
so she put the
yeah.
butter.
It's like Swiss cheese. There's a lot of holes in that joke.
So she put the butter on the popcorn, and then she got one of those like side like dip containers,
Okay.
and then put more butter in that, and then we ate like half the popcorn. All the butter was gone. Poured that onto the popcorn again, and had the rest of the butter on the rest of the popcorn.
Can you ask her what it's like living in the year 3019?
It was fucking genius, because I'm sitting there, I'm like, babe, what are you doing? That's why. She's like,
You're so weird.
trust me.
She's like, we're going to the moon, Bob.
She just goes, Bob, trust me. I'm like, all right, whatever. So we go in. She's like, hold on, there's no butter. But wait, and she pulls it out, pours it on. I'm like,
She looks
This
to
is
the
the best thing
side,
ever.
comes back. She actually has Billy Mays' face on. But wait, there's more.
He comes back from the grave just for that, and I go to touch his penis so I can get all of his knowledge.
I know how OxyClean works.
He's alive, it works. So many fantastic new products.
I knew the pushover plunge was bullshit.
I will say, things that I do enjoy about rugby is the respect that goes into it. Like,
We tug each other's penis after
we're
every
done
game.
with the dicks.
good
You
game.
brought him back up.
You're right, damn right I did. Anyway, no, honestly, things I enjoy about rugby. Oh, for fuck's sake!
I'm just looking at Bob stare into the camera. By the way, if you're just quick
Rugby's
segue.
really respectful. I enjoy the
fuck me,
fact that
come
they
on.
actually applaud the ref. Like the two teams stand in like a hall a hall formation, and the refs walk down and they like applaud them and say "Good game, ref" at the end of
when
every
their
game.
dicks
Oh, for God's sakes!
If you're watching us for the first time, be sure to follow us. We're 2 away from 50.
Which means we become Twitch affiliates.
Yeah, we want to be
Are
Twitch
you sure we-
affiliates.
are you
we
sure
can
we
call
have a-
you guys daddies. We
Sure
can
you-
make
oh, yeah.
emotes.
Because after all
The whole
the dick
9
talk,
yards.
everyone wants
Spencer
to be called
holding a
daddies.
man's penis is an
That's
emote.
going to be one of the emotes is Spencer holding his junk.
I'm just confused, going back and forth like this.
It's going to be Spencer's guy all confused holding his junk.
Phenomenal.
So I guess I should make our announcement that we've been teasing.
Yes.
So not next weekend, but the following Wednesday. Not next
Not
weekend.
next weekend, but the following Wednesday.
Words are hard. So
Well, everyone, the weekend now starts Wednesday.
not this coming Wednesday, but
Then
the
when's
following
hump day?
Wednesday,
When's hump day then? If Wednesday's the weekend,
Bob, just go.
Thursday. Next
that doesn't work at all.
Anyway, June 5th, Wednesday, June 5th, 7:30 p.m., we will be doing our first live broadcast as a podcast.
What?
But we're live broadcasting a podcast
But we're
right
going
now.
to be somewhere instead of at Aretha's Franklin Tavern
Eureka's
Studios.
Franklin's Tavern Studio.
Franklin's urethra.
We're going to be broadcasting live from Ghost Hawk Brewing up in Clifton, New Jersey at 7:30. We're going to have
Check us out there.
Yep, I already have one guest lined up, Tom, who's the owner of Ghost Hawk Brewing.
Right on.
He's going to be jumping on with us, talking about
Hell
beer,
yeah.
talking about the brewery, and having ourselves a good old time with
How
Tom.
he's much cooler than us because he owns a brewery.
Yes, and the best part is they're right across the street from Rutt's Hut, and I've never
Wow.
been to Rutt's Hut,
What the fuck is Rutt's Hut?
an awesome hot dog place.
Sweet.
I know what that is, but for Spencer, can you tell us what Red Hut is? That's what you would do.
Yeah, it is. I'm fucking funny.
Meanwhile, Brian's like, "So Bob, tell me what Rutt's Hut is."
I actually don't know what it is, but it's a hot dog place, you say?
Yes, it's an amazing
Shibby's the
hot dog
start
place.
of the weekend. Yeah.
I just imagine you
Are
jumping
you ready
in slow
for the
motion.
summer?
Yeah.
So I'm really excited
Your
for the
dick's out.
podcast to be out there.
Guys, how do I get down?
Here's how.
Oh,
See, I got him
did
down.
you learn anything?
Yeah,
But,
I know how to get someone frozen in the air down. Punch him in the nuts.
But yeah, so I'm super pumped for us to be out there. You can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/ShibbyShackOfficial. Check out the event, and you get all the stay up to date on the info.
We'll post it on our Twitter
And all that
Instagram
sort of thing.
and other stuff too.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna make a Facebook event thing for it. So if you want to come check it out,
it should be a good time. The
Mm-hmm.
Facebook event is already up as of the live recording, and if you're listening on iTunes or any other podcast place, it's already up. Check us out there. We'll get some other stuff up there. I'm working right now on actually getting us to stream live and do like the whole Twitch thing, just like we normally do, which we'll talk about this after the podcast.
Yeah, that's
my
part
ideas
of
and
the
everything.
podcast.
No, everyone likes to hear the logistics. This is Shibby behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes in the middle of the episode.
Guys, how are we going to do this?
guys, how are we gonna pull this off? It's
Quick.
tomorrow.
Go see if someone did it on YouTube. What's everybody? Everyone's been asking for this video. My name is every YouTuber that uploads a DIY ever, and here's my intro. All my sponsors, make sure to hit my Patreon. I know we're going to get to the content that you want, but okay, and you do that, all right, it's over. Thanks for everyone for watching.
Link is in the chat. Thank you to the live studio attendees / executive producer / my wife
I still like
who gave us the link there. Thank you very much. So
I
if you
still
want
like
the
Fianstress.
Fianstress.
Yeah, that's still my favorite.
So yeah, check it out there in the chat. We have the Facebook link there. Also, this is being recorded on May 22nd.
Happy birthday, Chris. My little brother's birthday
Oh,
is
is your
today.
brother's day? Happy birthday, Chris. So it's just
23.
It's on this date. So just in case you're listening later and you're like, oh, that sounds cool. It is
June 5th.
June 5th.
The first
June
Wednesday
5th of 2019.
Wait
If
a
you're
month.
listening post that date, we're sorry you missed it. Way to go. Next time, maybe you should follow us on some sort of podcast platform to get up-to-date notifications about the podcast.
Gee, Brian, why don't you ramble off all 30 different platforms we're on for everybody?
Well, you've got Facebook, YouTube.
I thought you were about to sing it in a song. I got really excited for a second.
I wanted to,
Facebook
but then
and YouTube and
Player
Player FM.
and Podbeam and Player and Google and Apple and other stuff.
please
too.
tell me how the Animaniacs are singing to me all 50 states.
That's the new one.
Louisiana. I don't know the song.
Yakko names off all of the podcast platforms you can listen to Shoot the Shibby on.
Yes, happy birthday, Chris. Whoa.
And if you are a podcast listener, we do stream live every Wednesday right here on Twitch, twitch.tv/Shibby_Shack.
I'm going to start doing Sunday nights.
Oh,
Just not this Sunday night because I've made prior plans before we established this new schedule.
Spencer starting Sunday nights. Asterisk.
but I guess we can do a little housekeeping right now. We do have a little schedule up on Twitch.
Yes, we do. Down below the video
do?
here, you should see.
Yes.
Yes,
On our page.
I'm looking now.
we talked about this.
Go to info.
You're acting like I'm a... How do you go to that?
Here, give me your phone.
Don't give me Twitch.
So-
I'll take your word for
so
it.
I will quickly run us down through the schedule we have right now, but it's also down there as well. I need to update it officially to what our thing is. So right now we're doing Monday nights is Pokemon Mondays. Myself and Bob will be playing Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer. We have our fun team there. You can follow the legend of Shibby Shack the Zubat, Kevin the Chansey, as our epic battle against Spencer, our rival, who has
Fuck you guys.
Meryl and whatever other Pokemon you randomly decide to have against us that day. So definitely check it out for that. Tuesday nights will be yours truly. I'll probably finish up my Death Road to Canada playthrough, and then maybe something else afterwards. I'm pretty open to whatever. Wednesday nights is this. We got the podcast.
Hey,
The whole cast and crew will be here for that.
if you're already here, thank you.
Yeah, if you're already here, hey, look at you.
You're quite welcome.
We have that. Thursday nights, possibly we're going to be going live with our D&D campaign. with myself.
I wouldn't even talk about that right now.
Okay, well, that's a big possibility. Right now, Thursday's Dark Day. We're not doing anything.
Or
Thursdays.
me.
Or Bob. Oh, yeah,
Or
sorry.
me if I decide to
Or
stream.
Bob if Bob decides to stream. But
Bob, you're still here?
we're,
You know,
we're gonna
I exist.
Thursdays most likely not. Fridays is also kind of up in the air. We don't really have a set plan for that day. Probably not because we like to have lives at some point. So Friday night,
Maybe.
I don't. I do too many things.
you do too many projects, and then the shiny new one takes place, and then the old one you're like,
No, you.
And then the weekend is just kind of a free for
weekend's
all.
a free for all. I'll probably do some points on Saturdays. Depends on if I'm busy that day or not.
I kind of want to get the scooter up and running, so I would be down to do some streaming, some wrenching.
There you go. We could
Wrenching Saturdays with the boys.
Spencer.
Or if you're a girl
And
or
then
anything
Sunday
else, it's
night,
cool too.
Spencer said he'll most likely start streaming. He's doing some Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Thanks for that confidence.
Listen,
most
man.
maybe.
Listen, man, I'm throwing down that maybe after I got the Monday of, Mondays, I got it. I'm totally going to do it. Mondays is confirmed. I'm talking with Bob. We're
Scott.
like, all right, yep, Tuesdays. All right, we'll do that on Tuesdays. Fuck, I forgot I'm busy Monday nights. And I'm like, that's why I made
That's
sure.
the Spencer we know and love.
Dead Guy Ale is a good beer.
But Sunday mornings, since Spencer could do nights, maybe I'll do
Gotta
Sunday. I
wake
might do
up
Sunday
on-
mornings. Might do a quick
Four-post
wake-up
bed.
stream. Because the live studio
that's-
attendee is usually out for the good first half of the day Sunday, so
That's every morning, not Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Every morning of my girlfriend's four-post bed.
yep. And then the live studio attendee said she'll probably pop on from time to time whenever
Yay.
no one's streaming. Maybe she'll play something. She's usually prone to do like Spyro or something.
Prone to Spyro. Watch out! Don't hang
Whatever.
out around her. You might be prone to Spyro.
Prone to play some Spyro the Dragon.
So I have a game if you guys want to play.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
If you were unless you were You still wanted to continue with the schedule.
We only done we're only
Looks
at
like
like
Bob's stepping into my game. No, it's fine. I have nothing else planned. So
we only named like 10 different platforms so far. We still got like 20 others.
I'm leaving that.
Touche.
I'm leaving that to Bob.
Or
at
is
the
that
end
the
of it.
game?
So
Bob's game. Name all the platforms. we're
name
on.
a
Shit!
platform Shibby Shack can be found on.
Friendster.
Sure.
MySpace.
Yes. No.
Another
A new game. Name every failed social media platform.
E-Bombs World.
Live Journal.
It was not. Anywho, Bob, your game.
So our game that we're going to be playing tonight is country songs. Fact
I hate it already.
or fiction.
Dirt Road.
I'm going to name you guys a country song, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to tell me whether it's fact or fiction.
Like an actual song or not
Like,
an actual song?
Yeah, you have to tell
Okay.
me if it's
All
a
right.
real song or if it's not a real song.
All right, I could do this. You guys know I'm a country expert. I know all
in
of,
which country?
I know all of the Luke Urban songs.
It's times like tonight. I wish we still had our intern around,
Oh,
except he's moved down to Tennessee. R.I.P. in peace.
He was our resident country boy,
Literal resident.
and now
Yeah.
he lives in country capital USA.
pretty much.
So the first song that you need to tell me is fact or fiction.
Mm-hmm.
She got the gold mine. I got the shaft.
Bud Light.
Is it real or is it fake?
She got the gold mine. I got the shaft. That's ridiculous enough that I'd say
I'm gonna
yeah.
say true.
I'm gonna go.
No,
You know,
the hard true.
yeah, I'm gonna go true.
It is correct. It is true.
Nice 1-1.
It is Jerry Reed's
Nicky Urban's
1982 single, She Got the Gold Mine, I Got the Shaft, is a satirical look at divorce, where the husband loses everything to his
I'm
wife.
pretty sure Goldmine's vagina and Shaft is penis. How is that divorce? Oh, come on. Don't look at me like
No,
that.
no.
She's got the gold mine. I got the... Listen.
Well, yeah, but it could
not-
also be about divorce, where it's like, oh, hey,
Saying
she
something's
got
not very-
everything, I got nothing.
Apparently, saying something is not very cash money is blasphemous to Spencer, but calling a woman's vagina a gold mine, that's... Come on, guys. You got to be on top of that.
Listen to the... Oh, fuck you. Next question.
All right, next one. I'm going to hire a wino to decorate our home.
So, Spencer?
Sounds like
He
a...
whines all
What
the
am I wino?
I'm going to hire a
He
wino.
says as he whines.
It's not a
to
wino,
decorate
dumbass.
our
A
home.
wino's a person obsessed with wine. That's a wino.
Yeah, but you're whining.
Fact or fiction?
No. Yes.
Fiction.
Fiction? Fiction is wrong. It is
Oh,
fact.
see, I win. I said yes.
David Frizzelli, because of course, his first and only solo #1 country single is called "I'm Gonna Hire a Wino to Decorate Our Home."
Didn't the Frizzellis do the iPod commercials?
That's the Fratellis.
Ah, close enough.
It's Flathead by the Fratellis, by the way.
The next one, "Drop Kick
False.
Me Jesus Through the Goalposts of Life."
False.
I'm going true. That's
False.
true. That's Keith Urban.
It is true.
Yeah,
Fuck me, dude.
Woo!
3-1.
Woo!
God,
Did you really count me as saying yes as a point? All right, fine. I'll take it.
No,
Whatever.
yes is close to true.
It is a song from 1976 by Bobby Bear.
My favorite.
Who could forget the classics? Bobby
course.
Bear.
He probably is a classic if you're a country person.
All right.
Who the hell's Dolly Parton?
So the next one, "You're the Reason Our Kids Are Ugly."
I pray this is true.
Is this a so? Oh, it might just be a casual conversation. I'm gonna go false. Everything's been true so far.
I know, but I'm sticking with true because I want it
false.
to be.
It is true.
Yes, suck it. 3-2.
So we're just playing truth or
So it's not even a trivia game. Bob just found an article called "Weird Country Song Names."
Yes. But apparently it's by Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty.
Conway Twitty.
The country legends
There's
play the
only
blame
one
game
reason.
in their 1978 duet, "You're the Reason Our Kids Are Ugly."
there's only one reason any of us know who Conway Twitty is.
Thanks, Family Guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Our next song, "I Left My Heart in Texas, but My Wife's in Tennessee."
Okay, that guy sounds like a dick. True.
I'm
Why
gonna go
not?
false on this
no,
one.
no. Keep that truth train going.
It is false.
Ha! Suck it.
Fuck.
3-3.
Truth train derailed. Thousands are dead. Oh well.
Next one.
This one wasn't ridiculous enough for a title. It seemed too proper.
How about, "I wouldn't take her to a dogfight even if I thought she could win."
See, this one's true because it's ridiculous.
That's also awful. I'm gonna go true.
It is true.
I told you.
Well, of course it is.
It was a number 33 hit on the country chart in 1967.
I was about
for
to
Charlie
say, there's
Walker.
no way that would be modern country. That would be flamed all over the internet.
And then there's a new country song, and then they want to vote.
Oof. Next one. I'll bring home the bacon when you learn how to cook.
That's true. That's ridiculous.
These just sound like shitty things I would tell somebody in a trailer park.
So, true or false?
Oh, true. Of course it's true.
False.
No, actually, it's really true.
It's so true that it's false.
it's like double truth. Two
I
false.
should have known it was false, but I wanted it to be true.
The next one. Them boots under your bed ain't mine.
Those are off camo.
What's with country people and cheating?
It's just I know what I've realized that too. A lot of country songs are about like I left my wife to go bang someone else, my wife's banging someone else, or I left her for a fishing hole.
And I miss my dog.
And I miss my dog and dirt roads.
Of course, Ford F-150. I'm gonna go with true, Bob.
Those boots underneath the bed aren't mine. I'm gonna go false. Thing turn off again.
Fact
Fantastic.
is wrong. It is false.
Suck it. 4-3 me.
Next one. I still like bologna.
Me too. Does the Oscar Mayer song count as country?
Bologna.
Bolongna.
Bologna.
Yes,
This
Oscar
is
Mayer.
bologna. Bologna.
that works.
Oh, fuck.
This was I still like bologna.
Yes, I still like bologna. True or false?
What-
I'm gonna
what'd you
go
say?
false.
You said false?
I'm just going false.
I'm gonna go true.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
It is true.
5-3.
Fuck you.
Alan Jackson wrote this song in
gonna hold your dick.
2009.
Next question. Spencer's
This
gonna hold
song
my
is
dick. He's
only
like,
10 years
I
old."
know it's right now.
Just reach out to hold his hand.
I don't know what
It just goes like this. Spencer goes,
quick side tangent. I watched a bunch of Curb Your Enthusiasm memes today, and there was an armless guy who won a archery competition. And when the guy put the gold medal on him, he put his hand out to shake his hand, and then they immediately started the music.
Oh, that's awful.
It's great.
and I have one more for you guys.
Sure.
Can't afford a Chevy, but my horse is running fine.
All right, this one's worth 3 points, so that if I get it wrong and Spencer get it right, he wins. Because, fuck the rules.
Okay.
Go for it. Then you choose first there, champ.
Say it again, Bob.
Can't afford a Chevy, but my horse is running fine.
Can I get the country of origin?
Can you use it in a real sentence?
It's
Can I hear it for Northerners?
I cannot afford a Chevrolet. However, my horse is
My
Well-
horse is financially stable.
It actually...
Thank you. Thank you.
you know what, Brian? Just whatever your answer is, I choose the opposite. Go for it.
Oh God, it's ridiculous, but I don't know if it's too ridiculous. So, man, you know what? We're gonna go
saying true or false.
true, false,
Wow, really?
false. I'm gonna go false.
And the answer is false.
Ha! Victory! I like to thank every dirt road I've ever been on. I like to thank every truck I've driven. I like to thank every time I tried to get away from the minorities in town by wearing
for
my
God's
camo,
sakes.
my camo jacket, my camo pants, and my working boots. I never wear on a farm.
Tell me more how you on the wall.
I just, dude, man, we gotta build that wall, put the church back in America because America was founded by the church being the head of everything. In case anyone didn't understand, this was satire. I hate country music.
I think there was a little bit... There's something a little more deep-rooted in there than country music. Eh there, pal?
I don't understand people who think
Cool.
like that.
So... apparently, we're going to lose...
Yeah, old man.
back in my day.
You made like a very like dad sigh after like you just finished flexing the paper. And you was like,
It was more just thinking about how the fact the brewery's going to listen to this and be like, yeah, no.
Yeah, guys. So I listened to our episode.
you're gonna get a text and be like, "You guys can come. That guy can't."
Right? Bob can go. However, dicks in politics can stay home.
Cockholder and racist McGee over
It's
there
gonna be the
can't
Bob
go.
show.
Lost one.
Bob and the Shibby.
Bob's the Shibby Shack, in case you guys didn't know. Bob's the frame of the building.
I'm the little straw leaves on top.
And I am all three of us popping out of the screen.
You're like Fluffy, Harry Potter, dog, 3 heads.
Oh, yeah.
Was there a dog named Fluffy?
I
in Harry
named
Potter?
my Venus flytrap in college after it.
Silly me, guys. Did you guys know the next Trivial Pursuit game? It's like, oh, what's the pink question? What did Spencer name his Venus flytrap in college? Duh! Fluffy from Harry Potter.
You know, that's fair.
You fucking idiot.
Shibby
yeah.
Shepherdy?
The
Shepherd's pie?
Shooting the Shibberty. Next question. Question's about Spencer. What did I name my Venus flytrap, you fucking doofus?
Only if it's worded like that, and only if Alex Trebek is saying it to you. What did Spencer name his Venus flytrap, you effing doofus?
This is the name Spencer gave his Venus flytrap.
You fucking doofus.
What
Beep,
is
that would be Fluffy from Harry Potter. You fucking doofus. All right, on to question 2.
I really want Alex Trebek to curse me out now. You have no idea how bad I want that.
There was a sound clip of him calling someone a loser.
Really?
There's that. Yeah. There was like it was one of those Facebook videos where it's like Alex Trebek is savage AF, fire skull fire.
Right
And-
next to the Ben Shapiro ruins libs.
Yeah. It's
Cool.
like that was like the video right after.
Ben Shapiro Rex.
Facts don't care about your feelings. And it was one
here's
where it was
here's
one.
a clip of it.
Oh, you found the clip? Yeah,
Yes.
it's better if you just do it from that.
It's very fun. It's called Nerdcore Hip Hop. It's
Nerdcore
hip hop. Yes. It's people who identify as nerdy, rapping about the things they love: video games, science fiction,
Wow.
having a hard time meeting romantic partners. You know,
Oh
it's really
my.
catchy and fun.
Losers, in other words.
Straight up, he just calls her a loser.
Oh.
And then everyone left. She's like, well, you're not wrong.
It's like, no. Dude, that was just as good as so bad. I got confirmed at church, and we went to like a Christian retreat in Ocean City,
Ken confirmed
Maryland.
you went.
No, I was like, it's a thing that the
I understand. It's a thing.
Presbyterians do.
It's called a joke.
Not funny. It's my religion.
Pretzelterians.
It's my
of
religion.
course.
You can't joke about it. The
Yeah,
Pretzelterians.
they make pretzels, and they're like, confirmed, you went. Here's a pretzel.
Can
Honestly,
confirm.
probably would have never left the church if that's what it did.
They
But-
should do that. They should offer free pretzels.
Or everybody should just do how the Baptists do, because that shit's fun as hell. Like there was a Baptist church that was undergoing renovations, and so we did like a little after church coffee hour in the chapel, and so they were using the top of the chapel. And while we're just like sitting there munching on donuts and eating coffee, you just hear like, Jesus is good, and it sounded like so much fun because you had someone
those are all-
ripping.
those are all
you had
super
someone
fun.
ripping on the organ. You had a dude with a bass guitar. He was at a bass guitar at church. Just boom, 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 boom.
Praise the Lord.
Right.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Praising Christ. Praising Christ. And it was
He's
like,
risen again. Yeah, yeah. He's risen again. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I actually saw there was
Love it.
Aretha Franklin performed in a church, and it was recorded but never released for some reason. And I kind of think there was a loophole because after she passed away, they released it. But either way, I went to go see it in the local theater, and it was the same thing. It was just like it was her singing, and I'm like, if
Are you sure
I,
it wasn't
I
just a
am-
clip from the Blues Brothers?
No, it's not a clip from the Blues Brothers.
The blue, 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 blue.
Exactly, the blue, blue,
The deep blue somethings.
Indeed. No, it was fantastic. It was like, this is what gets people spiritual right here, like this
That-
energy. But either way,
That's the good
Want to
stuff.
know what doesn't? Christian rap. Oh my God. Gosh, shit. Whatever.
Fuck.
The Hail Mary. Oh, wait, that's
My
Catholic.
favorite Christian rap song is "Give Me That Christian Side Hug."
What?
There's a rap group and they're dancing on stage and like, "Give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug, give me that Christian side hug."
That was real, wasn't it?
That was an actual song.
Yeah. No, I can believe it.
That's
because
where
we went
instead of
there.
hugging someone in the front, you give them that good side hug. You leave enough room for Jesus.
I need
I'm
an
sorry,
adult.
I just pee popped into the
really did.
just because I
Popped the
just
fuck
laughed
out of
right.
it.
I did not mean to laugh. You made me laugh. You gave me the giggles.
I made him laugh. Podcast over. I've accomplished my goal.
We went to
Fuck IHOP. Just kidding. I love IHOP. They're great.
What the hell happened? Why? Why would you say fuck IHOP?
I took it back. I love them.
What would
Because that's
possess
the
you to
bus-
say that?
Because I was like, I accomplished my goal, and we all know the true goal of this podcast is to make enough money that all of us can go to IHOP. Which, by the way, there's a donate button at the bottom part of this video. Just click that and donate us some money.
Buy us some
Live our
pancakes.
goals.
Help me live my goal by making enough money to go to IHOP once through the internet. Thank you very much.
Now, how much money did we invest into this?
Way
Shut up.
more than IHOP.
Shut up.
About $5.
Let's see, a mixer, podcast hosting.
That's like $20 on Craigslist. That's not bad.
bad.
Yeah, but we made $36.
But either way, at this Christian retreat, there was Christian rap, which was "I shit you not, wicka wicka Jesus Christ, wicka wicka Jesus Christ," and like that. This is like their background. We're like, Jesus, yeah, He is our Lord, and like the cringy fake Christian rap that you see float around Facebook, where it's just like, woo, ha ha, we're so much fun. We rap it out, Jesus and hip-hop.
Everyone.
Hey,
And His love is never done.
pizza bun.
Are
Anywho.
pretty great. We thank God for giving them to us while we.
Today I learned that I can rap as well as a Christian rap band. Anywho,
I don't know what I was riding with the great at the time. Okay, Bob, don't look at the don't look at the camera, you Jim motherfucker.
don't. I just caught that. You Jim.
You Jim Halpert, son
But the
of a
best
bitch.
part, so the guy that headlined the whole entire retreat, his name was Lincoln Brewster, and I'll
Lincoln
never forget. I'll never forget because in the middle, like they announced it, and up next is Lincoln, and my face lit up, Brewster, and my face
He
died.
comes out. It starts with one prayer, and it's our Father.
No, even if that happened, that'd be great. But
there.
it was just so great. He kept on giving the people on the sides like hand directions, like like hand across the neck, like to cut this or go level, go up and down with his thumb. But he's singing all this like slow, passionate music, and then doing the hand jives to the stage crew. And bear in mind that like there's two gigantic screens that have a camera on him for the people like us that had the nosebleeds. So
This guy sucks at sign language.
that's what it looked like.
Is
And
he
like,
telling us to cut the music or steal first? Steal first, steal second.
I was just watching this and listen, again, if anybody enjoys it, by all means. But the person next to me is really having a spiritual moment. Like their hands are in the air, their eyes are closed.
God is an awesome God.
They're having an experience. That's cool. But I'm just looking back at the stage like this is what does that? Like this is what you see to do. Really? That's all. Really? And then I saw the South Park episode with Christ plus one,
Christ
and how
plus one.
and how easy or like how to.
They just took any
Christian.
popular song but changed the word baby to Jesus.
I want to make love with you, Jesus.
And then for the album art, they were like, we're going to find a cliffside to a waterfall, and everyone just stand looking in different directions.
It's funny because my one friend was in back in high school. My one friend had like a little high school band, and they had an album art that was just like that,
Yep.
except it was an ocean. They weren't in Christian rock or anything, but it was just like
That's like always supposed to be like we're like the mystery spiritual. Not spiritual, but like the
I just don't understand, man.
like the not understanding kind of music. It's just we look in different directions, puzzled.
You wouldn't get me in my vague lyrics. Yeah, exactly.
Wherever I go, I still don't understand. So I hold my junk in my hand, trying to find the way to find you, Lord, so I can hold your junk to learn about the world.
Now imagine that, and just imagine the person next to you, just hands in the air, like eyes closed, like swaying back and forth.
Yes, Jesus, let me hold your junk.
No, see, that's Baptist. That's fun. This is just wait. That last part's not Baptist. I was gonna go with the energetic part, but yeah, I don't know. It turns out a few years later, I denounced my faith. Da 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 da.
It sounded about as much effort as you probably put into being a good Catholic boy.
No, I really no. Actually, okay. So, do you want me?
Oh God!
do you
I'm
want me?
sorry for calling out your
Do you
good
want me-
Christian values.
Do you want me to give myself a pat on the back?
No, I don't.
Well, good. I'm going to do it anyway.
Great.
During confirmation class, you're supposed
What's
to.
different than any other episode?
Thank you.
Oh,
That's fine. I'm strong enough to take that.
hot takes with Bob.
It doesn't hurt. Anywho, during confirmation, you're supposed to take notes on all the sermons. And my pastor was a great guy, except for this one part where he hates gay people. And I
thought he's like, now, Spencer, we could trade knowledge by holding junks.
no, he never, he never did that.
It's like, Spencer, that's not how you actually gain knowledge. Like, Pastor Francis, what did you do?
No, stop skewing my childhood memories, please. No.
Well, whoever holds Spencer's dick is really going to have a lot of misremembrances.
Well, either way, so this was like middle school for me, and so there were certain questions like, "What did you learn?" It's like, "Are you saying?" And usually the pastor would take notes on like all your responses. This one he just didn't take notes. But I was like, "Was this sermon about gay people being bad, or do you think that gay people bad? Am I a bad person for having no issue with gay people?" And I saw this like years later, like, "Fuck yeah, middle school Spencer! It's the one mature thing you did back then." Woohoo!
It's not gay to hold another person's junk to gain knowledge.
Only if you're doing it to gain knowledge.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think I'm tapped for this episode.
Hey, welcome to Bob and Brian.
By all means, I told my heartfelt story about the one time I was a Christian, so you guys can continue.
I was
Segue.
a terrible Catholic boy. I got no stories for you.
Catholic boy.
Yeah, I'm Lutheran, so it's basically lazy man's Catholic.
I have the one cringy thing I did.
Oh.
This was when Naruto was popular.
Oh god.
So when people prayed, I went like this.
For those that are listening, he put his fingers in the air like the Naruto.
Like one of the symbols for like the animal, like
Sasuke, or that's the
like
person.
they did something to like channel something. I did like this, and the girl next to me looked over and was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Shut up,
Naruto, you wouldn't understand."
Yeah, so you know. And then I wondered why everyone thought it was weird.
Indeed. Well,
You know.
Well, I guess it's getting to that time. What did we learn tonight?
Let's get to that time already.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I learned that we talked about everything we weren't supposed to: sex, politics, and religion.
and then
Yeah,
rock and roll. No.
We'd be pretty bad first dates.
I mean, or the best first dates, depending if you find the right person.
Hey, we can make this worse. How much money you make?
$5. $5
Actually, we did talk about money because I said give us money so we can go to high.
That doesn't count. Everybody on the internet asks for money.
Give me money, give me
It's
money, give me money.
pretty
give me
much
money.
virtual panhandling.
Give us money, give us money, give us money.
Quick, Spencer, take off your shirt and dance to Just Dance.
We'll get ready for our Just Dance stream for
I'm
7
not doing
hours.
this to be sexual. We're doing this because we're fun. We're having fun.
I just listen. I'm a completionist,
Look
and I
at
got
my boobs.
100% Just Dance. Okay.
Dude, if someone can legitimately play Just Dance for 7 hours, that's impressive.
People do.
They earned all those Twitch daddies. They really did.
God.
I have a lot of. It's like, who's your daddy? I have a lot. I'm a Twitch streamer. Okay.
Are you a Mormon? No, I'm a Twitch streamer.
Let's see. There's Rex Thrasher. There's
Thrasher.
Surfing
Toasting
Ninja.
Cats. There's Surfing Ninja.
There's Edge0626. Thanks for that follow, by the way.
By the way, yeah, if you're watching, and you're not
Then there's
following us.
I
give
love
us a follow.
toasting
Oh, no.
cats.
He said, "How's it going?" We responded, and he never answered. So I'm guessing that was a toodles.
Hey, you know what we got his follow.
Ah, that's all we really wanted. We don't want viewers or retention. We just want followers.
You caught me. Oh,
Oh, you
can
got
I have
me.
the thing for my phone?
Oh,
I
you
believe we have a
can.
caller.
Oh, goody. Just in time to extend the podcast for a half hour.
Literally, as we're ending, I can only imagine who this is going to be.
Now's my time. Hello, you're on air.
Hi, Spencer.
Hi, who's this?
Becky.
Hi, Becky.
Oh, word. It's Becky.
You're not Kyle.
It's Kyle now.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
A wombo combo.
Ah. You gave me the
playing
old one.
bingo in Hamilton.
Well, that sounds fun. I want to play bingo in Hamilton.
Fuck the podcast. Let's go play bingo.
Wait, there's bingo in Hamilton?
Probably win pancakes or IHOP or something.
You
Watch-
can win
watch
IHOP at
language.
pancakes.
Yeah, we're here. It's intermission right now.
Are
We're
we?
outside.
Is the podcast on speakerphone at bingo?
Yep, dude, it's lit, man. I'm telling you right now. It really is.
Party on
It
B8.
Hey, look, before and after. Never gets old. Never gets old. Have you guys won anything?
What are some of the topics? What are some of the topics this week?
Well, you said don't mention things, so we actually had a pretty dicey podcast.
We had a fairly controversial podcast,
Yeah.
including Spencer
Don't mention
gaining
what?
knowledge by
said,
holding
like-
another man's junk for an hour.
Yes, we
Wow.
learned that, and I started playing rugby. That's good, wholesome content.
You never told me how it went.
I could
Oh
always
yeah,
use
I had a
bottom
really
of the
busy
straw.
day because I had to plan Brian's bachelor party. So sorry for not texting you back, but I did see it, and I appreciate you for asking.
Wait,
Thanks.
you had to plan Brian's bachelor party. Which arcade did you guys rent?
Shut your mouth. Don't ruin the surprise, okay? Shut up.
He might know me more than you do now.
Actually, do you honestly want? do you honestly want to know what we're doing? It's all.
Is there enough?
Hi, Brian.
Is there
Hi.
enough cheese doodles for this event?
Oh, we'll have all the cheese doodles, sir.
che-
Oh, we will
puffed-
be
puffed
cheesing
Cheetos, thank you.
hard. No.
Cheetos puffed.
We-
Uh-oh. They're calling numbers. Gotta go.
Oh boy.
You don't want to be late. 8
See you.
B8.
Love you guys.
Be 8 late. Later,
Bye.
Kyle. Later, Becky.
Before-
Bye.
Before what?
And after.
And Edgar.
Oh, the 11 chicken legs. Ah!
I don't know. She actually-
69. Get it? Because it's an O.
23 skidoo. See ya.
Blue Skidoo Weekend 2. Bye.
He hung up on us.
I want it. No, you
Hard
hang up.
oof.
That's
No, you
one of
hang
these days
up.
we're gonna get to the part we're gonna make you hang up. No, you hang up, and then our viewership's gonna
Over
go
under
all
5
the
minutes
way
until he calls back.
Quick end the podcast.
What did we learn today?
What did they say? You're dumb. Bye. I like to. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I want to hold your dick and learn your knowledge
Every day.
for an hour.
Is this really going to become a running gag in the podcast?
No, just this episode.
Good.
Not a
Good.
lot of gagging,
I don't.
though.
I don't feel.
You can't gag it when it's in your new one. You have to be running and sucking the guy's dick to learn the knowledge.
So this is what happens when we don't have
Call it
guests.
the running gag.
Anyway, I learned
I learned that this whole podcast
that
goes
Spencer actually does
haywire.
sports ball things.
I do now. I learned that this whole podcast goes haywire if we don't have guests.
Accurate. Brian, what did you
I
learn?
learned about the running gag.
For those that couldn't understand Brian's hard to hear laughter jumble, the running gag is when you run with another person's penis in your mouth. That is the running gag.
Can I update my today I learned?
Brand new
Today you
sentence.
learned what the running gag was?
Yep. So don't forget, follow us on, if you're a podcast listener, follow us on twitch.tv/Shibby_Shack, where we do the podcast every Wednesday live, right around 7:30. In 2 weeks, June 5th, Wednesday night,
He needs
we
a nap
are
indeed,
doing
yes.
the show live at Ghost Hawk Brewing Company up in Clifton, New Jersey.
Word.
Which I'm very excited for. You can check us out on all major podcast platforms, including iTunes, Google Music, Player.fm, TuneIn Radio, all
Listen
that
to us
fun
on our
stuff.
platforms: iTunes
Google Music.
and iTunes.
Did we say iTunes?
He said iTunes twice.
Oh, did I? My bad. You can also check us out on social media, facebook.com/ShibbyShackOfficial, Instagram, ShibbyShackOfficial as well, Twitter, @Shibby_Shack, and
I think we'll start doing a
much
weekly
everywhere else.
update on Twitter. I think we'll start doing like a Sunday night update on like what we're doing during the week.
Oh, I
think
like
we
it.
should start doing something like that.
I like it.
Yeah.
So we are doing all of those very fun things as well.
Can I help you, sir?
Oh, my bad. No, I was looking at the chat there.
I would have said if there's something good.
Fair enough. I just wanted to see
Apparently, the Shibby Shack show said you broke my Brian. So the
The
show
live,
is
live
talking.
studio attendee didn't know which thing to type from, the computer or her phone, so she typed on the computer.
We are currently talking to ourselves in the chat. That's how sad our podcast has gotten.
Iron Jaw 19 and the Shibby Shack thing is both the executive producer, live studio attendee.
I still read that as
What'd you say? What'd
I
you
s-
call it?
what's that?
Fianstress.
Fianstress. I still read that name as Iron Jaweed.
Iron Weed 420.
Iron Jaweed 19, actually. Close, though.
Yep, the link there for the Facebook event is there. Be sure to click that if you want to join the Facebook event.
If not, just check us out on Facebook.
Nino's
if you're a
Tac
podcast
9,
listener.
hey! Oh no, we're just about to end. Oh. Oh, well.
We can talk to Nino's Tac 9 for a little bit. What's going on, dude?
Nino's
How you
Tac 9
doing?
cry face. No, next time. Next time,
Next
friend.
time for sure, dude. Yeah, just give us a
Absolutely.
follow, man. You could check us out next time.
We are only 2 followers away from being Twitch affiliates.
And hey, they followed us. Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks
We're
for the
one follower
follow. We are
away.
now 1
Yo.
follower away, which is awesome.
Right on.
So make sure you check us out there, twitch.tv/Shibby_Shack as well.
I think we've milked this outro as long as
Special
it's had
thanks to Bethany at Daleks and Dragons, Kyle at Spicy
you've milked
Jams
to the use for
and
that
Jay,
phone.
and DJ Quads for all of our great music here before, during, and after the podcast.
Best damn jam in the Garden State.
So,
Yes.
before we leave here, I just want to give you a quick run through again of what our streaming schedule is going to be looking like on this channel.
Are you really right now?
Yes,
We
that's
just-
how we end a show, Spencer.
We
Go ahead,
went over-
Brian.
We did it at the beginning, but we have a bunch of new people. I want them to know as well. Monday nights, we are going to be doing Pokemon. Tuesdays, yours truly will be streaming. And also, just so you know, all these nights, too, these nights are going to be around, say...
7:30.
Yeah, like 7:30-ish. So Monday, Pokemon. Tuesday, me. Wednesdays, hamburgers and chocolate milk. Thursday, slabs and peas in the back. No. Wednesday is the podcast. Thursdays, probably dark.
Friday
Fridays,
was
probably Friday's pizza day is the best day of the week. And the weekends, Saturdays, Spencer might be doing wrenching with Spence. If you want to
that's-
see him wrench on
that'll be
something,
tentative.
maybe. And then Sunday
get the
mornings,
scooter back and
I may
running.
stream again myself. Hey, we got 50 followers!
Yeah, do we really?
Thank you to CowLover9612.
Word.
Getting us that 50th follower. Thank you guys so very much.
I love your cow lover. I love your little emojis of what the hell dog is that?
It would be...
That'd be a cow.
That is not a cow.
It's not a cow. That is a
not
dog.
a cow.
Of some
Stupid.
sort.
Pizza day. Oi. Yes.
And if you do follow us, we will name a Pokemon after you in our Poke Monday
Yes,
stream.
check us back out.
So make sure to unfollow now and refollow then.
No, don't unfollow.
No, leave it there. We could see our
Please no.
followers. We'll name some the next Pokemon we get after you on Mondays. Be sure to check that out. Mondays around 7:30 Eastern time.
I donated $1 to that stream and you made me the rival.
Yeah, you're a main character.
Yeah, you got a main character. What are you mad about?
I wanted to be Turtle. Turtis. What the hell's Squirtle?
Well, we randomized everything. We can't, unless we find a Squirtle in the wild.
I'll give you a wild Squirtle.
Oh,
For one final time, he's Spencer.
I'm dead inside.
He's Bob.
Yes, I'm Bob.
And I am Brian. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Hopefully you'll join us again next time.
Dick knowledge is best knowledge.
Hold them for an hour.